Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have WNBA player props for August 19th, 2025. Super excited to bring you these player props for today, coming off a sweep. I believe it was our first sweep in the WNBA. We swept on all of our picks. We won our three player props: Asia Wilson over, Hamby over, and Awumake over, and we also cashed on our best bet. So it was a great day, 4-0 day. Looking to have another really good day here. I have four player props and one best bet for you today. So I'm super excited to give you these picks. As we get into these picks, let me remind you that I am your tour guide through the college football and NFL football season. So if you're interested in those sports, go ahead and go over to my channel. I have a lot of great information on there, and there's going to be a link at the end of the show. Also, with the WNBA, we're starting to pick up steam here. I'm starting to feel really good about these picks now as I'm starting to understand how these teams like to play certain players. You'll see a lot of that on the show today, a lot of good rationale on why I'm picking these players as I'm starting to, kind of hone in as we're getting closer towards the playoffs. I always say it's the most unpredictable league I've ever bet in. I still think that's true, but they are starting to become a little more predictable as we're getting towards playoffs. As you know, the stars are starting to play more, and you're starting to see the people that can score and play, and certain teams are starting to sit players, and we'll talk about all that as we get going. But speaking of sitting players, as they're getting going, we're looking at Tina Charles here of the Sun. PRA season average is 23. Last three games is 17. PRA projection is 21. So she's been under a lot due to her minutes and usage. Okay, 17 in her last three games, less minutes, less usage has went down as the season went on. She's 36 years old, an older player. They do have a lot of young talent there with the Sun that they want to see, kind of what they have. So, her minutes and opportunities have went down. She did come through and cash out the over in the last game, but she played an overtime game and still only managed to get 30 minutes in the OT. 36-year-old coming off an OT game. I like her under in this situation a lot. Also, possible blowout, and it's also going to be a low scoring game. All those things combined, I absolutely love this under 23.5 PRA for Tina Charles. Second pick is Jackie Young of the Aces. If you know me, I've been riding Asia Wilson. She's been a cash cow, but Asia Wilson is cashing out, but someone who has not been cashing out is Jackie Young. She's been under in her last three. And the sports books, they actually support her under for this. Points, rebounds, and assists are all lower on the sports books than what Prize Picks has them. She's going against one of the best defenses in the WNBA. Had 16 PRA in her last game, and she was less involved. A lot of it due to Asia doing a lot in these last few games, and Asia being very aggressive, which I don't think is changing because it's working and they're winning. 25 PRA the last time they played the Dream. As I said, very good defenders on the perimeter. They're, the best, one of the best in the NBA, top two, maybe three in almost all categories in the as far as defending guards. So I absolutely love this under 26.5 PRA for Jackie Young. You see my PRA projections at 25, so it's her season average. So if it dips down to 25.5, I will get a little concerned. So grab it as soon as possible. Kiki Efren of the Mystics, rookie coming in, playing really well. Season average 23, PRA last three games is 30, PRA projection is 23. I feel like this number has got inflated a little bit for her. She's not been really hitting this number a lot. She also has Centron and Austin, all players that will be, looking to score. So you see her average now in the last three, she's hit 30, but like over the season, she's still under 60% on this number. Um, I- I've been, she's been outperforming her numbers of late, but I expect Citron to be aggressive. Also, got to say possibility of a blowout in this game. And those minutes may not go to Kiki. She also has a lot of other people that are super aggressive. Austin Citron, and then also think about it, the uh, the Connecticut Sun will put a body on her as far as guarding her down low, stopping her from getting these easy buckets. Also, she's due for a regression. I like her under 26 PRA. Her numbers got inflated a little bit too high. I like this under here. Last pick, Alicia Gray of the Dream. The reason why I'm going with Alicia Gray, she did cash a couple shows ago, and then she kind of like sucked for us in the last time we picked her. But I'm going back to the well as her number has gotten lower. See her season average is 28. Last three games is 25, although she didn't hit the last game and has not hit in the last two games. PRA projection is 26. That's kind of where she's been at all season, 25.5. It's a good matchup versus the Aces who don't play great defense versus guards. And up to the last six games, they haven't played good defense at all. Gray is due for a bounce back spot. Number has gotten a little too low. Sports freaks also agree with this low number. I said under in the last two. So I like the bounce back spot. I like the effort. I like the energy she's going to give. Give me the Alicia Gray over 24.5 PRA. And for our best bet, we got the Liberty versus the Lynx. Think about it, the Lynx are probably the best defensive team in the WNBA. The Liberty are, working on their defenses, understanding that the defensive end is where they struggled. Also, with the Lynx playing on the road, I don't think they're going to shoot as well. Neither will the Liberty against a really good defense. I think this number is a little too high. I like this under 165.5 for the Liberty versus the Lynx. That is my best bet. Now, for a recap, we got Charles under 23.5. You got Young under 26.5 PRA, Efren under 26 PRA, and then Gray over 24.5. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button. A lot of likes have I've been appreciating it. Keep subscribing. Help me grow. Trying to get this up to, 2,000 soon. Thank you for all the new subscribers. We've been running it up, and I want you to continue to subscribe. And of course, leave a comment with a sweep. If you got in on that sweep last show, do me a favor, hit the like button if you are part of that sweep. And if also leave a comment, show your appreciation. Once again, these picks are free. I'm going to keep them free for a lot of reasons. Number one reason that I'm going to keep these picks free is because I just don't believe in charging people for picks when you're already going to bet your own money on my picks. And until I can guarantee 100% wins all the time, I will not be charging anyone for picks. And I don't see that anytime in the near future. But if I do get to the point where I see 100% win total, me winning 100% of the time, then I will. Then you will see a cost. I will start charging you for these picks. But that's not today. So with that being said, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.